So this next question is a two-parter. What is the first hip hop song you ever heard, and what hip hop song do you feel changed your life and made you want to rap?
The first hip hop song I ever heard, man, I can't remember what the first one I ever heard was, man. Because the first hip hop song I ever heard,
Or
man, I
one
might
of
have
them.
one of them.
Yeah.
Man, shoot, I when I really got into like probably when I was bumping Eazy-E, like I was really into Eazy-E in the start. That was one of my first favorite rappers. Eazy-E back when the NWA days, and that was that definitely was one of the first MCs that first artists that I really loved.
And then what like song or rapper do you feel like made you really want to rap?
Okay, that conversation goes into now. We definitely going into Wu-Tang territory now because I was the biggest Wu head ever. You know what I mean? Like Inspector Deck and Jizza, those two. Yeah, Inspector Deck and Jizza. And even Method Man. Actually, I got introduced to Wu through Tikal, so I was listening to Method Man first. But when I got collectively like started listening to all the Wu-Tang records, it was the Jizza and it was Inspector Deck that made me actually want to rap. Because when I listened to their raps and I listened to what like the vocabulary and what they were bringing, that made me want to pick up the pen.
So outside of Wu-Tang, what were your early musical influences growing up that like really helped shape your style and everything?
Well, I mean, I listened to a lot of like stuff. I listened to a lot of like there was you got the soul genre like that I listened to a lot. I just listened to a lot of different type of music, even like Pakistani music. Like as an artist, Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan, who did a certain type of Pakistani music. I listened to a lot of different sounds. But as far as like what influenced me, I think that I'm heavily influenced from Wu-Tang. I'm heavily influenced by Nas, from M. Because when I came out was when M was really taking off. So that's when I started. I was doing the battles at the time when M was first starting to take off. And so yeah, so he had a big impact on me too. Because just watching he opened the door. You know what I'm saying? He opened the door for every Detroit artist to think that we could actually take this hip hop and we could take it to the rest of the world. And he demonstrated that. He showed that. And obviously Slum Village. I love Elzai to death. You know what I'm saying? He's amazing, and he's a big supporter of mine as well. Slum Village is great, but when D12 and Eminem took the scene, for rest of 5'9" was over.
Right. So Eminem definitely paved the way for Detroit hip hop, but also with him being a white rapper, he really changed the perspective in hip hop. I think more on a wide level of like, rappers that are not black being
Yeah,
accepted. So how do you
big inspiration. Big
right.
inspiration to me. Big inspiration. I took so much inspiration from that, bro.
So
So much.
what was your first reaction when you heard him like rhyme for the first time?
When I first I actually had got a chance to hear some of the Infinite stuff before like his the My Name Is came out. So when My Name Is came out, it took me for a loop because I was like, is this the same dude that did the Infinite? And it was just kind of like it threw me off a little bit because I was like, damn, he really changed his style up from where he was rapping at that point to this point. And so that was a little bit confusing to me. But when I heard the album, it was like, no, it's a rap. And then I heard his song Role Model on the Slim Shady LP. And I was like, no, this dude is insane, bro. This dude is insane.
I know, but is so classic too, though. I feel
Yeah,
like
no,
people
I
don't.
like because it's the rhyme schemes, man. That's what I'm all about too. Like the multi layering, the layering of the rhymes, the multi-syllable schemes and stuff.
Right.
I'm such a fan of that right there, man. And that's why I love Rakim so much, man. And Kool G Rap. Like I love when people layer their bars. Like when you could see their sentences and you could see like 8-syllable schemes, 7, 8 syllable rhyme schemes, because I do that a lot. And I love that shit.
Yeah, you're I can tell you're a real big fan of the technical aspect of
I
it, you
love
know what
it.
I mean?
I love it.
Because like even when
Flow
you
switches, everything.
right, but like even when you break down like the song Infinite, like the way that he goes, my pen and paper cause a chain reaction to get your brain relaxing, like
Yeah.
just the way that
Mm.
he does like the flow right there, the syllables right there is crazy.
I love it.
Yeah, man, for sure.
And Royce too. Royce 5'9", man. You know what I'm saying? Bad Meets
Legends.
Evil. Legendary.
Legends for sure.
Yes.